Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. How we doing? Good to see you, everybody. Jumped on tonight. No, we're not. Let get back in the 90. Yeah, we're not doing the what's it called? What did we decide to call it? We didn't, did we? Bunny's Time Machine. Let me know all your suggestions for the show looking at the past. Let me know, and I'll do like a little vote. So we had like Bunny's Time Machine and Back to the Future and all this, because I'm going to be doing a weekly or fortnightly stream where we look back at like old footage of different places in the world and whatnot. So literally, Jane, if you're here, darling, I never went back to sleep. So I've literally been awake. I've had a tiny sleep this morning, about 6 a.m. And then I woke back up again and I've been awake. And I'm going out tomorrow. So early night for me. I'm just going to get something. So I won't be on too long tonight. We're just going to do, because I'm too bloody tired. We're going to do a short show. We're going to have a look and see what's going on with the UFO. And then we're going to have a look and see the latest with the missing lady, Nicola Bulley. And then we'll take it from there. We'll see if anything else is going on in the world. I think Jane might be joining us. Can I just say, the lady Apple Charlotte that came in the other day, she really seemed to enjoy it. And she's more than welcome here. And I hope she comes back. Okay, so let me just get into the chat. Give me a sec. Expect trolls. Oh, thank you, Jane, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Right then. You know who these... Hello, Jane, love. So, we have the mouse. Hello, I've just met you. Big up Apple Charlotte. Yes. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate you. Thank you. Who else have we got? We've got... I'm going to start as far as back I could go. We've got 27 people watching. So I can go back to here. Where are we now? Who's this? Mike Smith. Hello, Mike. Can we do a quick sound check? Another UFO, Shirley, love. Quick sound check for the new people. Okay. For the new people, just an FYI. I don't get involved in drama and bullshit. Okay. So, the things that you've heard are bollocks, okay? Show me where I've done any of these things. I don't mention anybody. I'm not interested in drama. Just to let you all know, I'll explain later, Jane. Not interested in drama. This channel is, we do like news, we do politics, we do animals, and I show animal stuff and all this sort of stuff. And we do like open panels and guests, and pretty much anything goes. Oh, thank you, Mouse. My other channel, The Curious Bunny, is like paranormal and stuff like that. I know you, Tremors. Oh, you love it. So that is like paranormal and conspiracy, whatever you want to call it. So I don't do drama. So there's some people may have come in thinking, oh, this is going to be a drama stream. It's not. I don't do that. I could get more. I could literally sit here and retaliate to all the people that hate on me, which is a lot. And I would get loads more views, but I don't give a shit about views. I would rather have a small group of decent people that we're all friends with and get on and have a laugh than hate on people. So I'm going to give the mouse a wrench because I know who you are now. So there you go. We've got Son of Max, Father of Plenty. Good to see you, the super stud. So the sound's okay. Alan Edge says, I'm not your husband. No. Who was it who thought you were my husband, Alan Edge? Alan Edge is not my husband. We have Esau. I'm getting better now. Esau. There we go. Thank you again for your support. As I say, I had no idea any of this was happening. I don't want to mention any names or go into it, but I had no idea. Do you want a spanner, Tramadol? Yeah, it wasn't this channel I gave you one on. Are you going to be good? Are you going to be nice? Yeah, so I don't mention any of these people. I'm not interested in their drama. I'm not on here for that shit. that's it really. So if people come in saying, oh, this person said this and this person said that, and start spamming the chat about someone saying something, like if people want to chat shit about me, that's fine. I'm not sensitive like these people. They hear a hurty word and they're straight on the phone to the police or whatever, or having a meltdown, you know. I don't care. So I'm just putting this out there. I'm not interested. So if anyone wants to come in and start any drama, leave it at the door. We're not about that here. We have fun. Okay. So that's it really. I just wanted to say that. So hello everybody. Welcome in. We got Carlos the Pureblood in the house. We got the mouse. We've got Mouse Nation as well. She's not here yet, but she's another mouse. We got Blues Girl. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? I think Paula might be at work. Tramadol, I'll give you a wrench now. If you're going to be good. Are you going to be good? Tony G. And give Blues Girl a wrench. This standard moderator thing's just bizarre, isn't it? Okay, we've got Cosmic Wartoad. I can't click that link, mate. It won't let me. We've got Shirley. Hello, Shirley, darling. Thank you. Ah, there she is. There's Mouse Nation. Yeah, you can buy the bunnies. Jane. Oh, darling. That is, Jane, that is so kind, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you to the lovely members. We do like a monthly, we get all the hay and everything. So basically, as a monetized channel, some channels they who are monetized, they put it to equipment for the channel. There might be the StreamYard, which obviously is an expense, laptops, microphones, and all that. Some channels do that, and we don't here. So whenever I get a member or anything like that, I just put it in a big pot and it goes towards our animals, because we've got some rescue bunnies. So I'm just open and honest. If you join our membership or anything like that, that's where it goes. I don't smoke and I don't drink. So there you go. A lot of people do drugs and shit, and I just don't agree with it. It's up to them what they want to do. But I think if people want to support you, at least should go to something that is benefiting, you know, a third party, i.e. an animal. So there you go. I don't pretend to be a rescue or anything like that. I don't say that I'm a registered charity or anything like that, but we do have rescue animals. And I also support other channels who rescue animals as well. So big up all of the people that care about animals. I'm a big, massive animal lover. And I think if you're an animal lover, then you're definitely my sort of person. So thank you to Jane. Jane is definitely an animal lover. Coco Chanel, she's another member. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for being a member. Oh, Esau. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. Oh, where have we gone? Thank you. That is so kind. Thank you so much. Are you a vegan? Says Tell77. No, but I am a vegetarian. Okay. So I'm not a vegan, but I'm a veggie, as in, like, I don't eat meat, but I drink milk and whatever. I just, I've been a veggie for quite a few years now. Thank you, son of Max. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Cynthia Cliff is in the house. We've got Cynthia Turner, Cindy Turner's here. How you doing, darling? Are you okay? Who else have we got here? We've got who else? We've got Freeside. Hello, how you doing? James One in the house. Okay, veggie's still great. Well, thank you. I don't eat eggs, by the way. You know, I could do, but I just don't. I just prefer not to. Okay, Mouse Nation. We've got John Holiday, David Wellings, not to be mixed up with David Wells from Most Haunted, who was a medium. We've got David Banner in the house. We've got all the Daves. We've got Carlos Pureblood. We've got Bengal Millie. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for coming back. We've got Tim. Hello, Tim. Lovely Tim. Tim's mum is poorly, so if we can all give Tim's mum some love. We're thinking about your mum, Tim. We have who else? We have Tomo77. Thank you for coming in, my friend. 73 even. We've got the Enforcer, Simon Bulls. That's a lovely. That's an interesting name. People all over social media saying it's the husband, but CCTV proves he was at home and isn't even a suspect. I don't get why people are so terrible. I think that people are just looking to the awkwardness of his interview. So what we're going to do today, we have a quick look at the news anyway. And then we're going to have a quick hello, Dave. Happy joy in Oz, down under. Cindy, I've cancelled. Oh, thank you, Bridget, darling. I've cancelled my lower membership tier. And I've just kept it as one. So if you're on the lower one or the higher one, I've got rid of them and I'm just doing one now. So if you're wondering why you're not a member anymore, that's why. Okay. Thank you so much, Bridget, darling. This is another Bridget. People get confused because Bridget Blaine is here as well. So Bridget BCTV, thank you so much for that. That's so kind. Thank you. And we've got Bridget Blaine as well, just so we get confused. Penny, you eat the pork sword, says Coco Chanel Louise. Cynthia Cliff is here. Keith James, hello. Tim's mom. Oh, thank you. Cosmic War Toad. Ever thought of doing a Q&A around schools and talk about I used to do, not schools, but I used to do Pets at Home, which is like a pet store. I used to go in there and do that and speak to the public. But it is quite taxing and, especially with having been a full-time carer for Jack, and then with my health, my back has it's deteriorated over the last sort of like 6 or 7 years. So it's just too much for me now. But I say I have done it. And I want to start getting more into podcasts about doing it as well, like animals, mostly rabbit or small animal health. I want to start doing podcasts on home education because I home educate my son. And that is another thing that I think could help people. There's loads and loads of topics and subjects, and I'd rather do it from here than, physically be there, just because it's easier with my health and obviously with Jack. So, but it's a good point. It's a good point. Definitely. Thank you. Okay, so we've done a hellos. Hello, welcome, 39 people. How you doing? So we're going to have a quick look around. Now, there's been so much information coming in. And again, like I said before, and I know Bridget touched upon it, we're not accusing anybody, all right? This is an open case. There are children involved. And the last thing, hello, Cynthia, the last thing we want to do is cause any distress, okay? So anyone that's worried that we are, gonna go like a hound, hello free speech darling, anyone worrying that we're gonna, hello Mike, that we're gonna hound the dad, really, okay, that's interesting. John Boy's awesome. Hello Kate, sweetheart, thank you for being a member, darling. That's interesting. So we're going to get onto that after. So we're going to talk about the latest on the Nicola Bulley case. Hello, Shirley. Thank you for sharing the coffee link, darling. Appreciate that, hun. We're going to get onto that after. James 1, hello. Good luck with your show. I hope they find your missing person. Are you not staying on, mate? Are you going? You say you're welcome to stay. Everyone's welcome as long as you're polite and you're not a knobhead. Everyone's welcome. So that's it, really. We are a welcoming bunch. So Jane has sent me some information on the UFO, but we're going to talk about, hang on a minute. Bridget says, after watching the other stream, I realised that you and Jane said he was lying when he gave his statement. I did feel like he was lying, Bridget, darling. I really did. Like, again, like Al said, he could be heavily medicated. Oh, no, John, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. We'll go and rest up. Oh, I hope you're going to be okay. Are you under the weather? You haven't got the plague, have you? The old, the thing that we can't mention. Bridget, love, I felt, and Jane did, and many others, and also Paz, he actually seen, these people that can do these, what you call it, Al's laughing. I can hear him in the other room. These people that are these body language experts. Paz actually watched one on Twitter, and he did one on the boyfriend partner on the interview, and he pointed out that he was lying. I felt he was lying. Jane thought he was lying. Paz, there wasn't many. There was one or two that didn't think that he was lying. And again, everyone's welcome to their own opinion. He did seem like he was lying. Now, I don't believe she's in the water. I think the police have majorly cocked up the case. Personally, I think she has been taken. Okay. By who, I don't know. But the husband, boyfriend, there was something very, very bizarre going on. Now, Ellen has added me to a group. I did think there was an accident, but Willow ran the other way. Yeah, possibly. Is that the dogs? I saw 4 experts, 3 of them believing, 1 not so sure, says Bridget Blaine. But these people are good at what they do, aren't they? But anyway, we're not experts. I'm just saying what I thought and what many others are saying, that it did seem suspicious. So let's see what the latest news is. Okay, so this is today. This is like less than an hour ago, which is the latest. So, police, Jane, do you want to come up? Hello, Tam, sweetheart. You all right, hon? Let me just send the link out to our regular co-hosts. And thank you again to the new member, Jane, and to all our lovely members. I will do a members-only live stream. I promise I will. It's just been one thing after another. Let me just send this to Jane. Thank you so much, darling. Jane, would you like to come up? I'll send it to Paz. I haven't spoken to Paz today. Paz, are you there? Are you around? I'll send you the link now. Okay. As you can see, some of the new people can see that we are really not about the drama. What people are saying is probably bullshit. Hang on a minute, do you want to send your okay. Okay, Dr. David Bull. Is he in the stream yet? If not, I've just sent you an email, mate. So, okay, I'm back. We've got 57 people watching. So, hello, everybody. We've got the beautiful Jane is here. She is here to co-host with me. I'm just going to send the link to the Hidden Underbelly while I'm here. Big up the Hidden Underbelly, big up Ex-Army Paz, and big up the lovely Jane. Jane, hello, sweetheart. How you doing, darling?
Yeah, hi, hon. I'm fine. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Been better. Been in a bit of pain at the moment, darling. But,
I'm sorry. I've got
I'll
a little
live.
bit of a stuffy nose if you hear me sniffling. I don't know. I think I
Oh.
might have caught a head cold.
Well, the thing is, because it's not an open panel night, Tramadol, I do them sometimes, but this isn't one of them. This is a set show. I do open panels, and when I do, anyone can jump on. Do you know what, Tramadol? Usually when I do an open panel, no bugger comes up.
It's so true.
It's true, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So this is like a set show, but I do that. But it's all right, mate. You say you're welcome in. But when I do that, it will be in the chat. But because it's a planned show, I only send it out to the guests. I'm
Hello,
just going to
Kate.
send this. Oh,
Kate said
did you
hi
hear
to
that?
me. It's not Katie, it's
Oh,
Kate.
okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear Oscar?
I can't. No.
Listen. Hang on.
How's everybody doing in chat today?
Can't you hear that? No. He's having a seizure. Hang on.
Oh, no.
Oscar? Oscar? Oscar?
Oh, dear.
Hang on. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. All right. Yes, take care of him, please. How's everybody doing in chat today? I'm sorry to hear that, Bridget. Are you getting any symptoms or you're just testing? Yes, please hit the like button. Penny likes her 69s. Hi, Tim. It's good to see you.
Which is easier? Whatever's easier. Have a bottle
Hi,
for a
Tim.
change. Sorry, I'm back. He's all right now. He's
Okay.
okay. He's okay.
Okay, good.
He does that. We don't know why, but he'll just randomly start having these convulsions and go like that, and you have to soothe him and go, "It's okay, Oscar," and it just stops. I've had other rabbits with it as well. We don't know what causes it. There's not a lot we can do. other
I would
than
think I would think that they're very sensitive, maybe more sensitive than other animals.
yeah, they are more sensitive because they're a prey species. So they
Yes.
are uber sensitive. Feeling awful. Oh no, Bridget, darling, I'm not feeling 100%. My voice keeps going. So I feel you, darling. I feel you. I'm sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Louise. Louise, such a darling. And Shirley has been helping as well. So, two lovely ladies helping out. Thank you. And thank you to AI. Just bought me a bottle of Coke. I'm 500 milling tonight, Jane.
Oh, let me see. I am too.
There you go. Jane is 500. Oh, look, Jane, you've got a fan here. Oh, thank you, Keith. Keith
Hmm?
is happy that you're back.
Oh,
There
well,
you
thank you,
go.
sweetheart. I'm happy I'm back too.
Well, Jane is now hello, Blackjack.
Thanks,
So,
Keith.
Jane is a co-host, everybody. So I hope you are. It's good to have another woman as well, and it's good to have a different perspective, and also an American perspective as well. So it's good that we've got that because we've got Paz, who's a Welsh. I'm English. Oh, Cindy, you've joined the middle. Oh, thank you so much, darling. Oh, Amima. Hello, sweetheart. We've got an American, an English, a Welsh, and then Underbelly, who was born in the UK, raised in Florida, and then went back to Birmingham and grew up, finished the rest of his growing up, or whatever you want to call it, adulting in England. So we've got a bit of a mismatch going on. So I think it's good to get all views. Thank you so much to Mima. Caught you hopefully not too late. No, we've just started. Thank you so much for being a member, Mima. Thank you so much for being a member, Cindy. And Jane is a new member, and Tams is a member, and Louise is a member, and Kate is a member. Other side, Sid. I missed anybody out?
Hi, Gary the Dingy Diver. That
Yeah,
is such a funny
Gary.
name.
Gary the Dingo Diver. You need to watch Only Fools and Horses, Jane. That is where it's from. So
Oh, okay.
he was years ago. It wasn't the dinghies. They used to come over on the lorries. They used to from France, and they used to hello Paul, and they used to jump on the back of the lorries. And Gary was in Only Fools and Horses, and he jumped on the back of this lorry and in the van, I think. And when he come back, Del Boy said to his missus, she went, "Who's this?" And she didn't know they'd been to France, so he couldn't say, "I've been to France," and he's jumped on. She didn't know he'd been to France to go on a run to get some booze or something, because that's where people go to get the duty free back then. So he went, "Oh, it's our mate, it's our mate." And she's going, "Oh, what's his name?" And they were like trying to think of something because he couldn't speak in English. It's Gary. Gary. And he went, Gary, like that. And it's just stuck, and it's so funny. And anyone that watches it will know how funny it is. So
Oh, it sounds funny.
it is, Jane. I'll send you the episode and you'll like it.
Oh,
Um,
that'd be great. I'd like
I
that.
think you get our humour, you see. You've
Oh,
got to
yes,
be a little bit balmy, haven't you, to get our
I
humour.
do. Oh, Alan Edge, yes, I'll be your Valentine. Nobody's asked me to be their Valentine, so since you've asked
Oh,
me, I'll be your Valentine. Will you be
oh.
mine?
Well, we could
Aw.
do our singles night on Tuesday, and we could do. I think I will probably do. Thank you so much, Cindy. I will probably do an open panel on Tuesday. We'll do like a singles night, so maybe we could have. I don't know the format of it yet, but let me have a think. We won't be doing our Anton LaVey on Tuesday because Metal Girl's at work, and it's Valentine's, so let's not. But we will do it. We just won't be that night. I don't know when it's going to be. I need to speak to Metal Girl. So we'll do something. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Can you hear that fuzzy noise?
Yeah, I can.
Fans come on. Sorry. So we've had quite a lot of information come in. I'm going to just show the latest here. So there's some CCTV. So this is discussing the missing case of this lady. She's been missing for over 2 weeks now. They have now ascertained that she isn't in the river after the police said that she was definitely in the river, and they ruled out any third party involvement and said that it wasn't a crime. They really have cocked up. Hello, see and say, good to see you. They have really, really cocked up, haven't they, Jane? Do you not think they've really messed this up?
But they have,
This
and I
case?
kind of messed. Yeah, I even mentioned that your last live stream went on this. I think they've messed it up big time.
and me. And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
even if like, you know, some people think it's nothing to do with the husband, for example, which, yeah, it, even if you don't believe that he's involved, that doesn't mean there's not another person involved. Just, I don't believe like she fell in the river. There was actually something that got sent to me by Ellen. I think it was on TikTok. So I'm going to play that in a moment because that was really interesting. Let me just have a quick look at something. Yes, we've been put straight onto limited. Jane, all we've done is say hello, and the trolls have mass reported the stream, and we've
They need a
already.
life. They
They do
really
need
do.
a life. We've already been put on an amber warning, folks. All we've done is say hello. Jane, it must be this 500 in. They must be offended by it or something, thinking before 20.
Yeah, oh, yes, it was at 500. Yeah.
Maybe it's that, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at the latest. She's been missing for 2 weeks while walking the Springer Spaniel. How old are the children? 6 and 9. I think she's got 2 little girls. Okay, so they're now widening their search, and apparently detectives have claimed to have now requested CCTV footage from a local garage that covers one of the exit points. Why would they only just ask for this now? This doesn't make any sense to me. The
Well,
fact that
exactly. Well, and a lot of businesses will delete their footage after a certain period of time. It's been 2 weeks.
yeah, it's been 2 weeks and a day, I think.
Yeah, they could have easily have deleted it.
Yeah, because they probably go on like on a 7-day loop. Hello, Ian. How you doing? Can I please have some chicken cosmic, says Louise. Do you think something's dodgy about the phone? Yeah, that's another thing we need to look into. But is Ellen here? She did send me a video, so I'm going to dig all that out in a minute. And then after that, we'll look into the latest on the UFO. A 4th UFO. Is this another one, Jane? Another
Um,
UFO
they
today?
closed the airspace, and they're not saying why. They're saying,
Uh,
well, they're saying, well, we were doing exercises or something, but that's scheduled well in advance, and this wasn't pre-scheduled. It was shut down all of a sudden.
Well, it says here, I won't do it all now because obviously, I don't want to change the story yet because we are talking about this case.
Right.
But it says here, 4th UFO spotted over US hours after taking down airborne object. So we will be looking into all of that after. So if you're here for the UFO stuff, usually it would be on my other channel. Hello, Jess, darling. There we go. I'm just okay, Ellen, sweetheart. No rush. Let me just give Jess a wrench. Jess is lovely. If we can all welcome Jess into the stream. You know Jess, don't you, Jane, from Agents? She's lovely.
Oh, I think so. Hi,
Pacific
Jess. Oh, yes, I know
Jess.
Jess. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know the Pacific Northwest Jess. Hi, hon.
So, Jess, this is Jane, who goes into Agents, who's co-hosting with me. So, apparently, there's some new CCTV that's coming, and they're now admitting that she may not be in the river. Only like 2 weeks later, and also it says here that the employee who asked to remain anonymous said officers were assertive when asking for the CCTV. So they've only just asked for it now, so they can one of the exits. So they're obviously finally realizing that she has been taken. I highly doubt she's run away, and because she made a play date with her friend and the children, and she was still connected to Microsoft Teams. But the husband, look, let's not point fingers, but there is some more evidence, Jane, that has come into me, and it is looking quite dodgy. I'll
On
explain
him?
after. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think it was Ellen that sent it over. So I'm going to grab that in a moment. So apparently they're still searching the river, and there she's with the dog. It's just awful. It's just awful. But I still find it really odd that another lady called Nicola went missing 22 years to the day, almost, in the same area. Do you know? And the guy whose missus went missing commented on the picture saying, "Nice picture." Do you remember what we covered last time?
Yeah,
Did you
really.
know that that's what happened?
No,
Okay, so
no.
basically, 22 years ago, I'm going to go live soon. Oh, really, Jess? I'm subbed, sweetheart. Hello, Cornish Chippy. How you doing? I have sent Paz the link and the underbelly. If they're listening, you're welcome up. Yeah, it would have floated up by now. Basically, Jane, what Paz was saying and Ellen was saying last time is apparently another lady called Nicola went missing almost 22 years to the day in that area. And the husband of her, or the partner, he was originally arrested for it, and then he was released because there was no evidence. This person was called Tim something. Hello, Wondering Stew. And this person, Ellen will be able to tell us more. I know it does, Mouse Nation, darling. This Tim commented, I'll get this up in a minute, on the photo of Nicola Bulley. He was arrested twice as Ellen. And he actually commented on Nicola's photo and went, "She's a nice looking lady," on the photo when the police put out saying this is missing. So this guy is now connected to two. Oh, thank you, Esau. He's put your link out. What's the chances of that? So if he did bump off his Mrs. Nicola, he could have taken the other one. Oh, well, thank you, Jess. So
Stranger things have happened in this life, you know?
yeah. What's the chances of that happening though, you know?
That's weird.
Really bizarre.
It's possible. You never know.
Why would he comment on that photo saying
Well, in
nice
that,
photo?
well, yeah, and it's an awfully odd comment considering the
Yeah,
circumstances.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
We got Matthew here. Hello, Matthew. How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So we're going to go on here. So where are we now? So this is the witness saw. We now got a witness that's come forward saying there were two suspicious men. This is today. Okay, this is today's latest. Um, two suspicious men. Oh, look at this here. Look how sad. Allegedly were seen close to where Nicola was walking her dog the day before she went missing. So the pair in question were allegedly seen outside a local church, with the same witness understood to have told the officers he saw one of the men in the area of Nicola's usual route that she disappeared on. Detectives also believed to have taken CCTV footage from a garage, so we know about that. So they're now looking at these two men. Now, what Ellen was saying, which I'm going to try and grab it up now, is apparently there's like an old barn at the back of this river where she went to walk the dogs. Ellen, correct me if I'm wrong. And there's a caravan, is that right? And they owned this barn where they were walking the dogs, and they owned the caravan. And apparently there was CCTV over that area, but one of them had been switched off. Is that right? Am that right, Ellen? Let me just get this up because Ellen's been fantastic in sending me all this information, as well as Jane. Jane has been sending me all the information on the UFOs. Have they checked the caravans? I don't know. I say Ellen's the one to ask. Right. Hang on a minute.
So now is the bar in the caravan or there's a bar there as well as the caravan? I'm
Sorry, I'm
confused.
apparently Ellen's added me to this group. So I'm just gonna give me a couple of minutes while I just go through this. If people just want to just chat to Jane a minute,
Yeah,
Jane, could you
maybe.
just read the comments out for
Yeah,
us?
I do see Ellen on here where she says it's something like a house
Yeah.
and caravan, but she's still looking into it herself.
Oh,
Brid
okay.
Bridget said the barn is on a different path to where the bench is, just off a road. Um, Matthew saying hi to Pacific Northwest Jess. Tam is saying hi to Matthew. Hey,
Hey,
Bridget.
Matthew. Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
Um,
guys.
Bridget says the barn is a totally different place to the caravan park.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then Ellen goes on to say of all the CCTV in the area, only one wasn't working, and it happened to be the one that would have seen what happened. And the bloke who
Mm.
fitted the CCTV, it was his mother who tied the dog to the bench.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
That's odd. Hi,
Yeah, there's
James.
too much. I can't find this group. Did you add me? Which account did you add me on, hun? Because I've got two, haven't I? Did you add me on my? Let me just log into my other account. I'm just looking because Ellen sent me some information and she also added me to a group. But
Bridget did mention that the caravans are for hire for summer vacations. The woman that runs the farmhouse,
the family one, it's not on
The
here.
family one, Ellen says.
Yeah, I'm just looking now. Thank you, sweetheart. I've now been thrown out of Facebook altogether now, apparently.
Oh, great.
There's a technical issue. I'm not allowed in. Okay, Ellen, if you've got anything, send it on here and I will open it up. Okay, so this guy did that. We had a psychic do a reading. Well, I'll tell you what, we had this the other day come from Ellen. We opened it the other day. I'll get it back up. Can you hear that fan? It's really loud.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah.
It's really annoying. I can't do nothing about it. My
It
laptop's
doesn't
lit
sound
up.
real loud, but I can hear it every once in a while.
I'll try and move the microphone away from it. Okay. I'm just looking for this from yesterday. Was it
Eh,
yesterday or the day before?
Hi, Matt. It's Jane. That's that's who it is. Matthew.
Hello, everybody. This is Jane. Jane from Ohio.
Ohio.
Uh, our lovely friend Jane with the puddy cat. What's your puddy cat called again, Jane? I always forget.
Oh, and Nefertiti.
That's why I can't remember because that's quite a name, isn't it?
Yes,
Nep-
it's quite a name. She's
Nefertiti.
quite a cat.
There you go. I'm
She
going to
thinks
get
she's
these.
a she thinks she's a queen. So
Oh, she a
yeah,
diva.
it's Queen Nefertiti.
Right, I'm going to get this up again and just show you Queen Nefertiti. How are you doing, See and Say? Good to see you. Try that link. I can't click on the link. Could you? Oh God.
I can't because
You can't, can you? Could you email it to me, Alan? I'll send you. If you just put it in the Telegram and I'll email it to myself. Okay, so this is the photo from the other day, but I just want to show this again to Jane. So this is bizarre. Another lady has brought this message to my attention. If you've been following my post, you'll understand the story of Nicola Ray, who was the other lady that went missing 22 years ago, and Nicola Bulley. This man knew both of the ladies. I didn't know that. He knew both Nicolas. He was charged and released for the murder of his ex, Nicola Ray. They never found the body. She's still missing. His comment has been seen on Mrs. Bulley's post and is now vanished. So this dude, he was arrested and released of murdering Nicola Ray, and then he's commented on the picture of missing Nicola Bulley and put nice looking lady, take care. And this person here has tagged in Sky News, who must have been posting it, and him. And look at all the shocks and the angry reactions. And then this guy's put a bit strange putting that on that photo with missing lady. So this dude, Tim Barnes, is a major suspect, surely.
that's just too much of a coincidence for me.
It is.
And
It,
and
it, it
too
really is.
yeah, and too odd of a statement for him to have made.
It is. It's just too bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are the chances? Sent on Telegram. Okay, so hello, Glenn. How you doing? Good to see you. So we're just covering the missing persons case. Oh, my phone's playing up now. My fan's going. My phone's stuck. Everything's packing up. I give up. Okay, I'm just going to try and get into Telegram, and then I will. God, honestly, nothing's working today. Okay, Ellen has just sent me this link. It's asking me to join the group. Joined. Okay, I'm joined. Let me just see if I can what I can find in here.
Okay.
There is. This is really interesting, hon. The only thing is I can't get Facebook up on my computer. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so everything I see on here, I need to send to myself so that I can get it up. So,
Yeah.
Ellen, if you've got any links or anything, please send it to me. Speculation is going around that these images shown resemble her friend rather than Nicola herself. I'm more focused on like a bruise on the right side of the lady's cheek. She appears to be showing some bruising, or am I wrong? So let me just see if I can show you this on my phone. Hold on a sec.
But somebody didn't mention in last live stream, and I'm sorry I can't remember who it was, that Nicola Bulley's partner seemed to have a mark on
Yeah,
his right cheek. And I looked at that, and yeah, he does seem to have a mark there.
yeah, he does. He definitely does.
Yeah.
Picture of the. Hold on. Police searching caravan park. Police are searching there. So that's the caravan park. They've got a helicopter there as well, as you can see. Ellen, if you can get any links from that Facebook group. Hello, Simon. How you doing? If you can get the links from that group and send them to me on Telegram, and then I'll email them to myself. Let me just give Simon a wrench. I hate it here. His name is Simon. I remember him from a few years ago from the UK Patriot community. I've ended up meeting up with a few people that I used to know. I'll explain more privately, Jane. I'm good. How are you
Mm.
doing, says Glenn the Jackrabbit? I'm good, and I always like to meet other bunnies. Yes, thank you. If you can do that, Ellen, if you can go and have a look, grab anything you can. We'll look into the UFO and then we can come back to this. So just bang me over any links you can find. And then so we'll look into the UFO thing. I've got to go. Oh Tim, what's the matter? Tim, are you okay? Oh, Tim, are you having a bad time? Tim's mum's very poorly, isn't she, Jane?
Yes. I hope everything's going well. Things get better for you. Yeah. Oh,
Tim,
he's
we
got
love
to get his
you.
head right. That's not cool.
And how's work? Because I know that you started your new job and you really was enjoying it. Tim's been through a lot in the last couple of years, you know, and he's been open about it. From he's been homeless and all sorts of stuff, and he got back on his feet. He got himself an apartment. He got himself a new job,
Hmm.
and he has really, really worked really, really hard to get. He hit rock bottom and he's done nothing but come up, and we're all like really supportive of him. And if he's having a bad time, that's really worrying, Tim. We are here in the little group. I think if I put you back in it now, apparently Tim was in the wrong Facebook group, so he wasn't getting the little group what we're all in for the
Oh, in
support.
the wrong Telegram group.
Yeah, he was his old account apparently. Carl,
Oh.
hello. Jess asks, "Do I really live in a castle?" Um, If only, if only. Unfortunately not. Hello, Carl. Sheila, is it Shelley? Shell1. Hello, Carl. Just call you Carl. Hello, Steve. How are you doing? Three Souls Paranormal. How are you? Gorgeous. Well, you can come back anytime with that flattery. There we go. Steve at Three Souls. We've got someone called Eric with the googly eyes is coming. Dr. David Bull. Thank you for your emails. No, I don't always reply, but I do appreciate them. So keep it up, please. Oh, well, you're lovely too. She is a stunner. Okay, yeah, we love you, Tim. Okay, so what we're going to do, while Ellen's getting some more information on the latest on the missing Nicola Bulley, even though we're on the wrong channel for my conspiracy stuff, we're going to have a little look into these UFOs. Jane, why I'm getting all this stuff up that you gave us the other day, that you sent over, sorry, what are your thoughts on this so far?
I don't. It's getting odder and odder as time goes by. I think for some reason, in my mind, they're trying to set something up. They're trying to pull the wool over our eyes. What's new?
There's something going on. Can I just ask, Eric, are you a friend of Simon and Isu? So if you are, then I'll give you a wrench. Sorry, Jane. Carry on, sweetheart.
No. That's okay. I mean,
welcome to the new people.
Yeah, on one hand, I think it might be, America and China doesn't have the best relationship except for the Bidens.
Yeah, it's better than it used to be, though, isn't it? I'm saying that, though, because Trump was trying to work with the Chinese as well, wasn't he, and the North Koreans?
Well, yeah, but see, with all this stuff going on, we were supposed to do a state visit over there, and that was called off because of everything happening. And before some of the information you're going to get into today about what China's saying, China came back and said that they were, mad that we shot down that balloon over North Carolina. And they didn't think it was right.
I've heard that they're not very happy. I did see something about this. You sent me a link here, but I think this wasn't, my link wasn't Zero Hedge. So I'm glad you sent me this because I do like Zero Hedge. So now, following on from last night, we had 3 UFOs. If you want to count the one that was wandering around over Latin America, isn't that 4? Because there was one.
Yes, that would be 4. Yeah, that would be 4.
So there's actually 5 now because there's another one. So there's the balloon, there's 2 balloons, there's 2 UFOs, but they haven't really talking about the Latin American one. And then there's another one. But now China is jumping in on the trend, apparently, as authorities in China, we don't know what to believe here. I personally think that they're all working together and they're going to say it's aliens. China say they have spotted and are tracking an unidentified object over waters near the port city of Qingdao. Probably said that wrong. Scant details have been given, but the claim was briefly detailed in Bloomberg on Sunday, with the publication saying authorities are preparing to down the object. So if this is really another UFO, oh, you're back, John, then that they can't keep on blaming the Chinese anymore, can they? Because it's happening to them as well. This is interesting. Keep your eyes on the Super Bowl tonight, says Ian.
Unless China's making it up.
They could be. They could be. But at the moment, Jane, I don't trust America or the UK any more than I trust China. I think they're all. I don't know who's
There's
more
something to be said. Yeah.
But they're all at it, aren't they?
Yeah, there's something to be said for that.
This is on Citizen Free Press. So the object shot down over Alaska was an actual UFO, apparently. So let's have a look and see what this is. This is on CNN.
Interesting. This is kind of unusual that these pilots saw different things, and that is sort of, I guess, adding. Interesting. This is kind of unusual that these pilots saw different things, and that is sort of, I guess, adding to the mystery of all this.
Yeah, not even the pilots apparently were really able to identify
accounts. Look, oh, it's buffering.
take you back for a sec. On Thursday, the U.S. defense officials sent F-35 fighter jets up to try to figure out what this object was that was flying around near Alaska. Those pilots, we have learned, have given very conflicting accounts of what they actually experienced, with some pilots saying that the object interfered with the plane's sensors, other pilots saying that they didn't really experience that, other pilots saying that when they looked at the object, they could identify no identifiable propulsion system, and they did not know how it was actually staying in the...
Okay, so this is one of the claims. Unmanned did not appear to be self... Is that you, Jane?
Yeah, I was going to say real quick, remember that was the one that was shot down in Canada that they said was silver and cylindrical.
Yeah, but they said that this one was moving around itself, and now this one says did not appear to be self-maneuvering. They've changed it again. They keep changing the story. It says here, look, some pilots claim object interfered with their sensors, and they were saying that the conflicting reports.
The air cruising at that altitude of about 40,000 feet. So this is all added to the Pentagon's wariness of describing in more detail what this object actually is until they can get more information through the debris that they are recovering right now.
Okay, so here's a little map and a little timeline.
Interesting. This is kind of unusual.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Thursday evening. Government learned about the object. Then we've got Friday, fighter jet shoots it down over northern Alaska, and then it says President Biden notified. So this isn't the Canada one. That's another one, isn't it? This is the other one. Is it? Am I right, Jane, that there was two shot down?
Yeah. First was the North Carolina, then there was the Alaska.
Then there was
then there was the Canada one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got another one here, what Jane has sent in. I've also got some as well. This was an hour ago. And there's another one. This must be the one that I was just looking at. We have a seed. How long have I been on? 52 minutes, mate. But, you know, it takes me half an hour to say hello to people. Did you not get a notification? That's the internet. Is it playing up? Is it? I'm sorry. We've stopped for a moment, Matthew. I've always wanted to go to England. I would love you to come and visit, Jess. I will show you around. Ellen has gone to get me some more information, so you haven't missed much. We thought we'd go on to this while we were waiting. So we've got some more information here. There is another UFO, apparently. According to this, there is another UFO today. Let me just see if I can find it. And then what we'll do, we'll get into some of the other news, because there's also been a stabbing today, or was it yesterday? A 16-year-old girl's been murdered, Jane. Stabbed to death in a park. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. I think what's making it worse is that because we don't have guns, our stabbing, the stabbings are through the roof at the moment. It's just awful. We've lost Jane. I wondered why she wasn't talking. Hello. I didn't know, because I was on a different page. You see, I was looking at the internet. I was thinking, why isn't she talking back to me?
No, you're right. Yeah, why isn't Jane talking? She never shuts up.
What happened?
I bumped myself out.
Oh, okay.
It was very stupid.
This is the I said to you that there was the China one.
Yes.
Before we get into the other new one, China have now scrambled the jets to shoot it down. So just to confirm, we are looking into these UFOs. There is now a fifth one over China. So the Americans can't keep blaming China if they've got their own. Are you guys now starting to believe that there could be this could be real UFO invasion, or do you think it's just fake, just to distract us from the Hunter Biden laptop and what's in Biden's garage? Chinese authorities are reportedly on high alert, so we know about that. But they're now going to send their little plane. They don't look really good, do they? These little tin can things. Don't look as good as ours, the Typhoons, or the F-15, the F-22. Okay, so we now have a photo. Is this the photo? The US government has already shot down 2 on close to the doors. Hang on a minute, Jane. I'm getting really confused now. I think there was only one over Alaska, and the Canadian one and the Alaskan one were both the same, I think.
No.
Really, I'm getting confused because it says here there's been 2.
They weren't. They all crossed Alaska, and but the one was shot down. Yeah. There's 3 because we had it. No, okay, no, you've got me.
You had the balloon,
right? The balloon in North Carolina, one of the Carolinas, and
yeah,
then you got the one that was shot down over Alaska,
yeah,
and then you got the one that was shot down over Canada just yesterday. So that's
okay.
3. That's 3.
Yeah, okay. And then you had the one over Latin America.
Yeah, you're counting that one, right? And we don't know what happened with that one.
Yeah. Okay, so the Alaska and the Canada are definitely 2 different things.
Yes, they are. They are.
Okay, that's a picture of the Chinese spy balloon that's been downed. Okay, so one Pentagon official told ABC News the mystery object was, okay, so they're talking about the other one, cylindrical and silverish grey. So apparently the Chinese have now got one as well. But I've just seen somewhere that there's another mystery object. So let's get this up. Hold on a minute. There seems to be another one.
Well, we don't know what's going on where they shut down that airspace over Lake Michigan.
Yeah. Did you send me a link to that?
Where they shut down the airspace. They're not saying why though. Or they're giving an excuse that they were doing maneuvers or something, but those are planned in advance, and on the FAA website it would have already had that up there. This was a sudden shutdown.
And do you remember a couple of weeks ago where all the planes were grounded on the flight radar? All the in the USA, all of the planes were grounded. People were seeing it on the flight radar. I've got that app. So
yes, I remember that one too. Yeah, I do.
That was just bizarre. So there's something, isn't there? So airspace over Lake Michigan has been temporarily closed, and it says for national defense purposes. So they're not this is again, it's new. Okay, we are going to get back onto the Nicola Bulley in a moment, but while we were waiting, we thought we would give you the update on this. So airspace over parts of Door County, Lake Michigan, was temporarily closed for national defense purposes. The decision to close the airspace was made in conjunction with the Federal Aviation Administration. So NORAD said it closed the airspace to ensure the safety of air traffic in the area. I think we can safely say that there's another one. Would you say so, Jane?
It's kind of how I was thinking. Yeah.
What are they? People are saying, oh, it's just the Chinese, but nobody knows what they actually are. Like to say that it's cylindrical, it sounds to me like one of those tic tac things. Those
Yeah.
UFOs.
Yeah. It does seem awfully odd. I mean, the first one, obviously, with the balloon and the suspended underneath it, that was not or a silvery, because that's how some of them have been described too, as silvery, besides cylindrical. I wanted to say to Mike Smith, he said something about the Canada and the Alaska ones might be the same. They're not, because the U.S. is trying to retrieve up in Alaska the one that they shot down a couple of days ago, and then Canada, Trudeau, is going to grab the one that was shot down over Canada. It was shot down by an American fighter jet in Canada, but it fell into Canadian airspace, and Trudeau is supposed to nab it and look at it and see what it's all about. But there are two different incidents.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
when I was looking at the latest, hello, welcome Hunter, welcome to the live stream. I think you're new. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so when I was just looking at that last Nicola Bulley article, there was something in there. There was something about another one. So I need to just try and find where I was just looking. Oh, the fan's gone off now. Thank God for that. It's driving me nuts. Jane, how are you today anyway, hon?
I'm doing fine. I can't help you where you were just looking.
Oh, no, you can't, hon.
That I don't know. Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I found it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fourth
Oh,
UFO spotted. Hang on.
yeah. Please hit the like button. And if you don't like it, hit the down button.
Yeah, if you don't like us, hit the dislike, hit the unsubscribe, and then go and have a little fit, go to your safe space,
Mm-hmm.
file a police report or whatever it is that makes you feel better, and then move on and do something positive with your life. I don't think that people should be dwelling so much on, negativeness. I can't imagine how these people must feel. Hello, Paul. Can you imagine? Let's
No.
come back again.
And yeah, it's terrible how people are so negative. Yes.
Yeah, like, can you imagine doing a live stream and just focusing on one or two people and just ragging on them for hours on end, right? And
Yeah. 4 or 5 hours on end. It's outrageous.
4 or 5
that
hours.
Anybody would even do it.
And this is on a regular basis, hon.
Yes. It's
it just beggars belief. Now that would surround you with negative energy, wouldn't it? It would fill you with negative, and it's not healthy.
No, it isn't.
It's not. So we're all about Pozzo here. So this is breaking news now. There's another one. The latest incident happened at Havre, is that how you say it? Havre Airport in Montana, not long after another UFO was shot down in Canada. This is breaking news, Jane. There's another one.
I thought I had heard something about Montana again.
Is Montana near Lake Michigan? Could that be this one?
Yeah, it's the one near Lake Michigan. There you go. So there was another one.
There we go. There is another one. So technically, it's a fifth one if you want to include the balloon.
Or the one in Central America.
Yeah. Was it Central America? I know it wasn't the USA, was it? It was South America.
Yeah, or South. Yeah, either one.
Yeah. So here we go. We've got another one. Now, me and Jane were just discussing how this has to be bollocks. Sid, stranger things have happened, mate. Anyway, it's in the Daily Record, so it must be true. The airspace above an American airport was closed yesterday. So me and Jane were just speculating why they would close the airspace over Lake Michigan. And this, the reporting here from me and Jane, we've already found your answer straight away. It's because there was another UFO. Reports say
on it. Yes.
Yeah, we're all over that shizness, Jane. We don't no messing here. Montana congressman says the airspace had been closed due to an object that could interfere with commercial air traffic. I would say, guys, if anyone here has got the flight radar app, why can't I see anything on my... Oh, there we go. If anyone here has got the flight radar app, I would get on it. And who was it talking about the Super Bowl? Do you know what, Ian? When's the Super Bowl? Was it tonight? There was...
in another few hours here.
Do you remember, Jane? I don't know whether you do. You're not really in the conspiracy truth, the thing that I was in, and still am in, really.
I have delved in it before. I've dipped my toe.
Well, there was a few years ago, I think it was 2019, there was a rumour. Got the app, says Carlos and me. I have the silver level, £10 a year. What sort of history interests you? English history, my England. I love my country. They are Hellenium-filled dinghies, says John Enoch Powell. Maybe the dinghy divers coming from outer space. You never know. Where was I now? I can't remember what I was saying.
Oh, a few years ago,
Okay,
there was.
thank you, Jane. A few years ago, there was a big conspiracy, and I think it was started with the Q crap. Now, I don't believe in Q. Some people still do, but Q was just the scam. It was a distraction, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, there was this thing going around, and they actually said that the Super Bowl was going to be blown up. Does anybody remember all this?
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember it. Yeah.
And they said that the Goodyear balloon was going to have a nuclear bomb in it, and they were going to take what was the city now? Is it San Francisco?
No, I think that was when it was down over Miami in Florida.
Was it?
I don't know. I think so. It sounds familiar just because that was around the time Monty was talking, and he was certain Miami.
Who are the
Miami.
Seahawks? Is that Seattle? It was Seattle. I remember.
Oh, okay. Seattle, Washington. Okay.
It was. Yes, it was a movie. It was, and that they said that the Super Bowl was going to be targeted. Now, could it be? And they were using evidence from old Simpson episodes, and they were getting all this evidence. What they were literally clutching, looking for things that weren't really there, and they were saying, look, there's a sign in an old album, an old Beatles album, and there's a sign in a Simpsons episode, and there was all these conspiracy people that were saying that the Super Bowl was going to blow up. Anyway, it didn't blow up. But now people are again saying eyes to the skies with the Super Bowl. I'm just wondering, where's this come from, people? Why people on about the Super Bowl? Has anyone got any links or any information? Is it just a hunch? Or do you really believe that there's going to be something at the Super Bowl? Maybe the aliens will land in the middle of the Super Bowl. Who knows, Jane? Who knows?
There you go. And say, greetings, Earthlings.
Well, stranger things have happened, hon. Hello, Otto. How you doing? So we've got Terry Knowles band again. We're just looking at the latest, better late than never. We're going to get back onto Nicola Bulley in a moment. Ellen sent me some information. They watched The Simpsons. What are people saying? It never heard it. Penny says Mouse Nation. I hate it here. Simon says what's that say? Resonance.
Huh?
Don't know. Louise, I can't read. I'm so tired, Jane. I still can't get a sentence together. I'm that tired. I didn't have a nap in the end. They have.
Oh no.
No, I was gonna if Jack had a nap, but he didn't. So I don't nap.
Well, I'm glad Jack did, but you needed one.
No. If he'd had one, I would have. If he didn't, so he's gonna have another night.
Okay.
Yes, that's a very good book. Is that Bill Cooper, Beyond the Pale Horse? Trulin Truth is tired too. How you doing, Trulin? I like your singing, love. Super Bowl has weird suggestive Satanism stuff in it. Oh God, does it? Another one. In the little thing they do, is it halftime show? Yes. And they usually have some sort of Britney Spears type thing going on as well. Trulin says yes. I saw one person using gematria and symbolism to claim something was going to happen at the Super Bowl. Okay, this could just be crazy conspiracy theorists again, which does happen. Or it could be that they've cried wolf that many times and something will really, really happen now. I hate it here, says take me to your leader. Is this internet glitching, guys? Just let me know. Ofex says sigh. I hate it here, season 2. Okay, where are we now? One more question, then I will drop it.
So did they actually shoot another one down, Penny?
I'm just having a look now, darling. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
So, the American blah 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 blah. Okay, they shut down the airspace. This is those aircraft did not identify any object to correlate to the radar hits. So it looks like it was on the radar, but they couldn't see anything. This is getting worse. Air Defense checks notes. What the hell is going on? The airspace in Montana was closed for a spell yesterday. Okay.
Well, and it could be why Lake Michigan was closed down today.
Yeah.
They're getting radar hits on something, and then they scramble to find it, and it's not there.
And remember, your yesterday could have been Canada's early morning, because Canada's the west coast of Canada is actually 8 hours behind us.
Well,
So when it says here yesterday, that's for our newspaper. So when did this article come out? Because it could have happened. It could be that this is the same thing. This was this morning, which would have still been there today. So I think it's all the same thing. I think that the closing of the lake is this, because it says here the incident happened just hours after a UFO was shot down in Canada. So I think this is the same thing. They've closed the actual airspace down. They've seen a UFO on a radar, but there's nothing in the skies. Those aircraft did not identify any object to correlate to the radar hits. Yeah, it says here, the command center issued a statement saying it had shut down the airspace because of a radar anomaly. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, and not Penemy.
Penemy. That's my new name.
I'm reading and thinking at the same time, not a good thing. Penny, did you see Ian's comment? Ian, do you have a link to that?
Ian's what? Sorry, Ian. Hello, the Wanderer. How are you doing?
Ian Blundell.
Ian Blundell. Lake Huron one. I think that's what this is. I think they shot it down. Okay.
Yeah, because Lake Michigan and Lake Huron are at polar ends from each other.
Oh, okay. Penny, we are 6 hour different. Some Canadians, I know what's truth. He's right on the edge of the West Coast. He's 8 hours behind me.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Montana's time zone is an hour behind me.
Yeah, and you're 5
hours. That'd be 6 hours behind you. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can go further over and get 8 hours. Yes. Ellen, I watched Nope. That was insane. Has anybody else watched Nope? Jane, have you watched Nope, the movie, a UFO movie? Take care, Treeling, darling. Lots of love, sweetheart.
I have not. Ian Blundell says it's on agenda-free TV. I have not watched Nope.
Jane, do you like UFO movies?
I'm not really keen on sci-fi movies, but I've been known to watch them.
It's very like a normal family who are like on this ranch, and these weird things keep on happening in the skies. It's not like an action movie as such. I don't like the action ones. It's more like a suspense build-up one. That makes any sense?
Okay.
Right. Okay. My friend hired a hot air balloon for his wedding. They quoted him 200 on the day, charged 400, said it was due to inflation. Oh my goodness. John and his dad jokes. Did you get that, Jane?
No. I missed that.
Okay, sorry. They quoted him 200 for the hot air balloon for his wedding, and on the day it cost him 400. They said it was due to inflation.
Oh. Do you get it now? Yeah, I get it now.
Yes, down to joke. He always comes in with the silly jokes. He always makes me smile. Right, okay, agenda-free TV. So let me just finish reading this. Hold on a sec. Anglo-Saxon. Hello, mate. I wonder where Paz is. They're probably a little bit early for Paz. What time is it? Or did I? No, I emailed him. Let me just message him as well. I'm live if you wanna come on. Okay, so David Welling's Huron UFO octagonal. What?
At 2,000 feet? Are you sure that's not some high flying kite? Just at 2,000 feet?
This is just getting more and more bizarre. Like Sid says, they've got to be messing with us. Okay, but the fact that they're actually calling it a UFO on the news as well, it's like
because technically it is unidentified, Penny.
I know, I get that, but the way that they're doing it, like they usually would try and like not use those words to freak people out.
Okay, I'm fine.
It
Yeah.
just seems a bit like they want to scare us, sort of thing. I sense there's some bullshittery going on here. So
Yeah.
anyway, that was that one. So Montana, there was no UFO apparently, but let me just click on that to unidentified flying object and see if anything else has happened since. Okay. Right, there's nothing here. So what they just said, that Heron Lake, is that right? Heron
Lake Huron. It's pronounced
Huron.
Huron.
Okay.
Like
Huron.
Huron.
Huron. Okay, so is it H-E-R or Huron?
Like Huron.
We'll get there. I'm sure Google will help me out. Lake Huron. I've got it here. Right. Okay, we've got it, folks. It's just happened. Breaking news. There's another UFO, people. Oh
Thank
my
you,
God.
Ian.
Let me just get 3 minutes ago.
Thank you,
on
Ian.
CNN. You what, Harry? You what? Sorry, hon.
I said thank you, Ian.
Oh yes, thank you to Ian. Ian, superstar. Okay, so this is CNN. This was 3 minutes ago. Breaking news. Thank you to Ian. U.S. military shoots down another. Let me just get that. There. Hello. It's breaking news on the Daily Mail as well. This website's really annoying because there's a big, massive banner across it. And you can't really read it very well. Isn't it annoying?
Yeah, they do that on purpose.
Yeah. It's annoying. Okay, the Pentagon. That's just a picture of the I can't believe that they actually have this like 5-sided thing with the, you look at it and it's like literally devil's thing, and you just couldn't make it up, could you? They don't exactly hide it, do they? Okay, the military have shot down another high altitude object over Lake Huron on Sunday afternoon. Remember, it's evening here, so this has just happened, folks. The operation marks the third day in a row that a UFO was shot down over American airspace. An unidentified object was shot down over Canada on Saturday, and then Friday, another one was shot down over Alaska. And last weekend, a suspected that wasn't really a Chinese balloon. They can't keep this covered up now. Where are we now? Democratic representative even said the operation to down the object over Lake Huron was carried out by pilots from the US Air Force. Great work. We're all interested in exactly what this object was. The US military decommissioned another object over Lake Huron. So let's just see. I know you said the Daily Mail was all over this. Let's just come out of this.
Yeah, Penny, I'm trying to think of something that sounds, if you say sure, put an H in front of it and it's Huron.
Huron.
There you go. That's it. Huron.
I think you've got to have an American accent for it to work. So I've got to become an American. So Lake Huron. There you go.
Lake Huron.
I will one day, possibly, maybe, eventually even do a live stream in my American accent. What do you reckon, Jane?
That would be great. I would love it. Don't ask me to reciprocate and do it in a British accent because I can't.
Do you know, it's much easier to do English to... Oh, thank you, Anglo-Saxon. Oh, thank you. My phone's really playing up. I don't know why. Do you know what, Jane? I know you're going to laugh now. I'm going off on a tangent slightly here, folks, but I will get back to Lake Huron in a minute. Listen to this for weird, Jane. For some weird reason, electronics play up around me. Hello, Surf Roy. How you doing? And every single phone I have does something weird. Thank you again, Anglo-Saxon. Thank you. Every single phone I have does something weird. Electrical things always turn on and off and stuff. And I said to Al, why does these, does that happen to you? And he went, no, but it's really funny saying that because his dad, Al's dad, he couldn't wear a normal watch. It just wouldn't, it just kept stopping. Like he's giving off some sort of weird.
No, that's right. Neither could my mother. My mother couldn't wear a regular watch.
Really?
And I occasionally will have things turn off and on. I can do,
Really?
yeah. That happens to me on occasion. So I know what you're saying. I believe you.
Because it doesn't, my phone, right, it keeps freezing and doing all these things. And often I'll think, right, is it the phone? But then it does it on every single phone I've ever had. Sky News just reported it, says Hunter. There's a link there if anybody wants to support the Bunsters, you can. Peter of Barbara. Hello, they can't keep up with the UFOs now. There's another one. No, this is a fourth one now. So apparently Sly News are on it. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's the fourth one shot down in North America.
Yeah, another one.
Yeah.
If I go to Lake Huron and then I go to news.
You got to say it that way from now on, Penny, because it just sounds so
this
good.
is breaking news on the BBC. I like the BBC only because, hello, Peter. I don't like the BBC. Hello, Jeffrey. The reason why I like the BBC is because it's not full of them ads. That's the only reason. Because when you're trying to show it and you got all these, you've got cookies on here, but when you've got all these ads, it's really annoying. So at least I don't have the ads, even though I don't like the BBC. But okay, when I'm streaming, it's easier. The US has shot down another UFO, this time over Lake Huron, near the Canadian border, in what is a fourth incident this month. Okay, fourth.
Yeah,
this is not not including the Chinese spy balloon. Okay, is that right?
That's right, and not including the South American or Central, whichever.
No,
balloon.
It is including that one because we've had one over Canada, one over Alaska, the Chinese balloon, the Latin America balloon, and now this one.
Yep.
So this is the third actual UFO shot down. Did
No, it's the fourth one shot down, Penny. If you count Canada as North America, and it was shot down by an American plane.
Was the one over Latin America, over Central America?
There was one shot down over the Carolinas. There was one shot down in Alaska. There was one shot down in Canada. That was yesterday. And now this one over Lake Huron.
But the thing is, though, the Chinese balloon, they're saying that was a balloon, that wasn't a UFO, yeah?
Okay.
Did they shoot down the other one, the Latin Central America one?
I don't know. I should look into that. I've never heard anything further about it.
Do you know what I reckon? That there possibly could have been a spy balloon, but it was spying on the aliens. Maybe the aliens have come to save us, everybody. Maybe maybe they're here to save us because, let's be honest, the world has gone to shit right now. And can it be much worse than being like, poor Jane over there? Like, we think we've got it bad here. She's under bloody John, what's his name? President B-Day. Could the aliens do better than this? Beam me up, yeah. We could be beamed up now. We are alien to each other, says Bridget Blaine. I've got a cold, says Fred. I think I've got something, I'm going out.
I know I have a cold. I'm sorry for my sniffling.
No. Jane, you didn't have to come on. This is what was worried. What? What's this? One was just seen over Uruguay. What? Is this another one? No.
Well, I don't feel real bad. I just sound bad.
Okay. What if you... This is what I said. Co-hosts are welcome up, but they don't have to come up, okay, Jane? I don't want you to ever think you're obliged. Look at Pazzy, hardly ever turns up.
Well, I know, but I kind of wanted to turn up today, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay then. I'm happy as long as you're happy. Then
I'm happy.
Okay. So where are we? What else? What are people saying in chat? Scousers will sort them out. Yes. Jane won't know that, but we've had another hotel, a 4-star hotel full of dinghy divers, and they've put them in Liverpool now, and the Liverpudlians have had enough and started smashing up the hotel.
Lovely. What's a Scouser?
A Scouser is a Liverpudlian from Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
You know, where the Beatles come from.
That I know. The Scouser part I don't.
They go, hey, fucking hell, hey, like that. That's, yeah. I don't want to offend any Scousers. I think I probably offended the last Scouser off here. I don't know. If there's any Scousers here, we love you. Well, I'm just joking, okay? If they have the ability to get here and the intention was to destroy us, they could do it from orbit. Yes, they could. I think that this could possibly be what I've been saying. What they were planning. They've turned our closed into diver. Yeah, they have. They've closed all of our hotels, Jane. You can't get a hotel. They've put all the dinghy divers in hotels, and these aren't men and women. I know this. You couldn't make this shit up. These aren't children and women. These are men. We've got hundreds of men a day landing on the beach in this tiny little island, and we're taking them in. And because all the detention centres are full, we can't even call them that now. They're like holiday camps. They're actually going to start using holiday camps for them. They've putting them in all the hotels, and the hotels are loving it because they get a full hotel. The government are paying them a year in advance to fill up their hotel. They're getting a massive contract, so the hotels are laughing because they're getting every single room. And the dinghy divers get 3 meals a day in a 4-star hotel, and they can be sat there forever, and only 1% ever get returned.
That's crazy. Have your military, just like our military could do it, set up some tents and put some cots in them.
They've already got that, and they're over full. That's how many we've got here. We have 70 million people on this tiny little island. I'm currently
if that's
cheating
already
cars.
been done.
Can't you sneak over? Paz?
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to be on long. Sorry, Jane.
I was going to say, if that's already been done, that's outrageous.
It's bad, hon. It's bad. It is really bad. And they've put them where the hotels are. There are where the hotels are. They're all sort of hanging around outside, and the schoolgirls are being attacked. So the one schoolgirl filmed it the other day. Gary, she filmed it. She was 15. And she was approached by 2 of these men. They're all men. They're not women and children. They're from Albania, and Iran, and they were saying, "Will you be my girlfriend?" And there's women are being raped, and again, I can't stress enough, these are not women and children. These lefties that are bleating about, oh, they've come from war-torn countries, they're women and children. Show me the women and the children. I can show you any image that they are men. They are fighting working age men. No one knows where they're coming from. They burn their fingerprints off and throw the passports in the English Channel. So they're coming in. One of them, Jane, I don't know whether you heard about this, pretended to be a 14-year-old boy, and they actually stuck him in a school. They stuck him in a school because if you're a child, you get instant stay. You don't even have to go through the process. So he came in, he pretended he was 14. They sent him to school where he went on to rape schoolgirls.
Oh my God.
Was he the one that murdered as well? This country, Jane, it's completely gone. The wokeness has eaten itself alive now. So we've now got rapists, right? I don't mean to go off on a tangent. We've got rapists, male rapists, who have decided once they're convicted of rape that they want to identify as a woman. They've still got all the bits, okay? They want to identify as a woman so they can go in a woman's prison. And then they're going into the women's prison and they're raping the women in the prison. This is happening.
Oh, that's disgusting.
There's been a massive hoo-ha because we can't offend the male rapist because he wants to identify as a woman, because it gets him into a women's prison. And now this rapist's ex-wife has come out and said he's making it up. He never wanted to be a woman until he got convicted. So
Yeah.
it's not like he was transitioning or anything like that. He has
Yeah.
just made it up now. Do you know what I mean?
I would say, yes, it's suspicious if all of a sudden after they're convicted, they want to become a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we don't want to offend them, but we've given all the women, hello, Hamadan, all the women are being raped. It's really bad. Honestly, you guys aren't as far gone as us over there. This is what I'm saying. Maybe the aliens are doing us a favor here. Because it's 14-year-old kids with grey hair. You couldn't make this shit up. You couldn't, Jane. It's you guys. You don't give up your guns.
No, we can't give up our guns. We just can't. Do not want to give up our weapons.
And now look at us. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a shame because I was going to say when you were saying about the women being approached and everything, you don't have personal protection devices over there. And that's a huge deterrent if somebody has a personal protection device, or if you don't know if they have one, that kind of stops that kind of crap.
Sorry, I was just reading a message. It's balmy.
Yeah. But I mean, if somebody if I'm going down the street, I'm less likely to be approached as a woman because I could have a personal protection device on me, and people wouldn't know it. And they might have one too, but at least if I have one, I'm evening the odds. If I don't have one, I'm not evening the odds at all.
Exactly. It's and the thing is as well, I don't want to get into this big thing now, but this isn't about people that are transitioning. Like, this is about men wanting to not have to go into the male prison. I had an email last night and I haven't replied yet. If you're watching, sweetheart, lovely lady on here, Rebecca, and she's come out and been open about she's she's been through it all, and she is standing up against the wokeness as well. And she doesn't agree with any of this crap, and she's done it all officially, and she's post surgery and everything else, and she just wants to get on with her life. She just wants to get on with her life and not be used by the left as they're using people on the left are using these people as a weapon to try and make all of us change, and they actually don't want this. They're just the left. The Marxism is what they're doing, and it's gone insane. It's eating itself alive now.
It's good for her to see that she's being used, because that is what's happening with this woke group. They are using
she's not the only one as well. There's Bailey, there's Rebecca, there's Paris as well, who came in the other day.
And they are being used. Yeah.
None of them, they all agree that this is, and Bailey's story as well. Now, Bailey has come on and told some of us, I don't know if she's listening now, but some of her story was awful. Like, she was taken as a youngster. She was adopted, and it's just awful what they did to her. But she has been on and told her story before.
Yeah.
But, anyway, I think that there should be a cut-off. I don't even know how we got onto this, but there should be a cut-off on if they've had the op or not, if they get to go into a male or female prison. I don't know what you guys think of this, but it's just gone balmy, isn't it? It's gone woke. A coffee for you. Oh, well, thank you, Jess, darling. Mad world, says James 1. Anyway, we're off the wokeness. Sorry for my little tangent. Sid knows my tangents, but the wokeness really just it's so bad, Jane. Honestly, it's just insane.
Yeah, and I have to say, I live in an apartment, like a small high rise. It's only 8 stories, but so it's not really a true high rise. It's just a taller building. But it's all only women that live here, which is nice, because then you just don't get a lot of the other stuff
Is there
you can
meant to
get.
be women there, or is it just your pop look, or is it only for women?
No, it's only for women. It's meant that way. Yeah. But the thing is what kind of irritated me, and it's not because that these men were trans, but they had 2 trans men in who hadn't had the operation.
Oh, okay. And what happened?
Well, they let them in because they're, thinking that they're women. Well, not thinking, they identify as women, I should say.
Okay, and they let them in, did they?
They let them live here, but it makes it awkward because since it's all women, I mean, every once in a while you'll see people going around in their pajamas within the building or not really heavily dressed.
Yeah, I know what you
because we're all women that live here. But
I didn't even know you could do that.
yeah.
Al's just come in. Hold on a sec. Sorry, Jane. There's been another UFO. Another one. Do you know? Another one, not the one I told you about. Yeah. This has been shot down over Huron Lake, yeah, in Montana. Another UFO. There's something goes 4 now. Do you not find this bizarre?
Yeah, depends what are they? We've got some video of them.
There's no video, but they're saying that they're cylinder. This one was a hexagon, apparently. It's breaking
No, it was an
news.
octagon. It was an octagon.
Octagon. Sorry.
Octagon. However you say
Was
it.
it a hexagon?
No, it was an octagon.
Octagon. I don't know.
Decagon.
I don't know.
It was oddly shaped.
Oddly shaped. But there's now, like, if you go onto the BBC website, it's breaking news. But it says here, let me just get back onto it. So it says the
Yes,
US.
they are cosmic warthog. The Hurons are a Native American Native nation.
You what? Sorry.
The Huron is an Indian tribe. Yes.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
I thought so. So there's been another one, and it says it's a breaking story, more to follow. Let me just refresh it and see if anything's changed. It's literally just happened. Breaking news on the BBC. US military shot down another. They're actually like calling them UFOs now. They're not even like trying to play it down, and apparently the Chinese are saying that they've got them now. The Chinese are saying they've got one today. They've come out and said it.
Chinese are saying that they're getting them now.
Yeah.
Blackjack, it's the other way around.
Yeah, here we go. Nothing short of craziness. What? I don't think this is
funny.
So
Blackjack's funny.
I can't see the chat because I've come on here. I have a look.
Oh, he's pulling your leg. He's saying an octagon has 5 sides and a hexagon has 8 sides.
I know I'm blonde, but I'm not that bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna have something to eat and then go to bed. All right, because I'm really tired. Is that all right? Yeah. When I finish this. So I'm going to go to bed really, really soon. So what time is it now? I'm really tired, Jane. I'm going to be up really early in the morning.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm stringing a sentence together. So yeah, I'll be coming off at the 2-hour mark. Just letting you all know, I'll be coming off then. Okay, so then we're gonna finish off with the Nicola Tillis. Doesn't it go quick on a stream? The Nicola Tully. I think Eleanor sent me some stuff. Hang on a minute.
Blackjack, you're too funny. I'm French. Oh. What happened to Penny? She got quiet.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just replying to Paz.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, sorry.
Oh, for those of you at the 2-hour mark, that's about 20 minutes from now. In case you're keeping.
Yeah, sorry, everybody.
Yeah, just in case you're keeping score.
Yes.
That's in 2 hours. Oh, Sid wants you all night, Bunny.
Oh, Sid always wants me. Can't get enough of me, Sid.
Sid's a good guy.
He is. He's lovely, Sid. He's a really, really, Really nice person. I think he's awesome. Where are we now? Right, the Marshmallow Men are invading. There's something going on here, honestly. There is something going on. But yeah, I will, if I can get a signal tomorrow, I will stream from on location. Should we say location? That sounds very posh, doesn't it, Jane? The bunny will be on location. So I'm going to that place tomorrow, Jane. You know that place that I told you about with all the parks? There's like there's the 5 outdoor parks, there's the maze, and there's the indoor thing. And
cool. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah. So
Oh, good.
I'm so tired, and like I say, I've not slept a lot. So I thought if I come on and then go and have an early night, and I'll probably be up at about 6 a.m. because I want to have a shower and stuff. So it's nearly 10 o'clock now. So I need to. We'll cover the next few bits, and then I'm going to get off, guys. So apologies, but at least we did it, because I nearly didn't. Well, I didn't. Al said, "Why don't you just go to sleep now?" And I said, I can't let people down. And plus, I enjoy this anyway. Hello, Mason Free Party. I see Jeremy Vine is calling us online sleuths for speculating about Nicola Bulley. Well, I suppose we are, aren't we? Jeremy Vine can go and fuck himself. I don't like Jeremy Vine, Jane. You wouldn't either if you knew who he was. He's a very sly little cretin.
Okay.
He's one of the ones that sued Alex Belfield. It's a very long story.
Okay.
He's a celebrity, but he's up himself. Good night, Hunter. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you. I appreciate you. Cynthia Cliff says, hello to Free, I can't speak, Mason Free Party. And he doesn't like Jeremy Vine. No one does. He's very slime. Penny wants a 69. Spank the like button, folks. Well, thank you, Anglo-Saxon. Right. Hang on a minute. Sorry. Paz is asking me for something, but
to get on a website. Yeah.
I don't know what he's on about. I really don't. Okay, Ellen, let me have a look. Okay, Ellen has sent me some stuff through. Ellen is amazing. Oh yes. Good point. Yeah, the Alien movie. Nope. Right, Ellen has sent me the group. Thing is though, hun, I need a link to anything in the group. I can't open anything. Right, what's this?
Are you in Facebook jail, Penny?
No, I haven't got Facebook on my laptop. Oh, we got a 69er. Woohoo!
All right.
Jane, you feel invigorated?
Yeah,
Jane is really feeling the tingles and the love now. Nothing to suggest. There's not much really that I can do, that I can tell you, apart from that video that you sent me. Ellen, was it you that sent me that video? It was really interesting. Where is it now? Was it a TikTok video, a TikTok, whatever it's called? Who sent me that video? Nicola. Oh, it was Louise, I think. It was Louise. Yes. Right. I'm gonna send myself this. Hold on. Oh. Okay. It's on TikTok, whatever it's called. I'm not on TikTok, but I think it'll play. Okay, watch this. Okay. It was Louise that sent it me. Me, says Louise. Honestly, Louise is amazeballs. And Ellen and Shirley and everybody. Okay, it's coming through now, Jane. You'll like this.
Okay.
I thought Ellen sent me that, Louise. Sorry, love. Okay, so we are gonna... Don't play until I've... No, don't play. The music's annoying. I'm not going to lie. Oh, come on. I've got to verify myself by putting a jigsaw puzzle piece in the hole. For fuck's sake. Honestly.
Don't you just hate that stuff?
Swear.
Yeah.
You what, hon? Look at this.
I said, don't you just hate that stuff?
Yeah, like, you know, like, I'm sure a robot could have a good go at that anyway. Did I do it? Yay! Okay, this has got annoying music, I'm not going to lie, but it's got really good information. Why do they do this? I don't use TikTok, so I don't have an account. So I'm presuming it's going to let us. I don't want to report it. I don't make the screen bigger. Can I not make it go bigger? Really? Okay.
Oh, dear. That's sad.
The timeline here shows the last sighting of Nicola. Nicola used to track her daily walks on Strava. She took the same route every day. The last CCTV sighting of her. Her partner's company's accounts were overdue.
This is what's
Could
interesting.
Could this be a second?
The partners, the guy, his company's accounts are overdue. This is what I'm thinking. Was the life insurance? Okay, I'm going to go back a bit. Okay, just the music's just so annoying, isn't it?
Day. The last CCTV sighting of her. Her partner's company's accounts were overdue. Could this be a second Shannon Matthews? The company has now been struck off. This is the river which they believe she fell in. According to the data of the river, it is not that deep and has a light flowing current. Nicola's walk recorded on Strava only used to last around 30 to 45 minutes. She walked nowhere near the edge of the river. She did the exact same thing every morning. Where are her car keys? People are saying she used her phone to unlock her car. Why would you leave keys in the car? If keys were on her, they would most likely have been found in the river. If the car is able to be opened via an app, it would also notify the location of the keys. Nicola's Fitbit. How is the data being analyzed and if they haven't obtained it? Wouldn't the Fitbit show the location like an Apple Watch? Look closely at Willow the dog in this picture. She is soaking wet next to a river. This shows that the dog is not scared of the water and would have most likely jumped in after her if she had fell into the river.
Was it me or was that like a male Lucy voice? It was like, because it was an American voice. Hello, Amy. How you doing, hon? Hi. Jane, how did you get on with the Spooky Doo music? Oh, thank you, Jess, for the coffee, darling. I've just seen it. Thank you, sweetheart.
That music that was playing during that video, that was horrible. It hurt my ears.
I know. Sorry, darling. I couldn't help it. I
know. I know you couldn't.
Annoying. But apart from that, it was good info, wasn't it?
It was very good info. It really was. Now, do they know whether or not she had him listed on a life insurance policy, or is that conjecture?
That's what I said could be happening. Because that was just me. Could it be that? And then when I seen that about I'm just going to restart my phone because it's pissing me off. Sorry for swearing.
That's not swearing in my book.
Oh, it is here. Okay. I went to try and give you a wrench, Amy, and it just froze. So I'm just doing a restart. Okay.
I know, Coco. It's not your fault.
No, it's not your fault, sweetheart.
No. It's annoying. That's all. And I was just complaining.
I couldn't remove it either. Yeah, exactly, Surf. We actually now have lost more people that we lost in the entire of the scamdemic. We've lost people. They're just dropping dead, Jane. Can't think why. People are just dropping dead left, right, and centre. The excess deaths is through the roof. And
I think mental health took a big blow during the pandemic.
Yeah. Just so yes, Surf is right. There is a huge 20% excess deaths. No news outlet will talk about it. Crazy times. I don't like that John Campbell. I think he's
I didn't know this part. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
when they have done some post-mortems, they found little mini clots, you know, little,
Yeah.
not good. There are some things looking at it. One of the MPs called for an investigation and he got sacked. He got publicly destroyed. And let me just see if there's anything else on. There's all tags here. Look, I'm not a TikToker. I don't have an account, but there might be some more information on here. Yeah.
I don't TikTok either.
No, I don't
Or
TikTok.
Or as I like to say, TikTok. I'm not really keen about it. It's not a good platform. It's run by China.
Yeah, it is. It's owned by China. So
yeah, it is. It's not a good platform to be on, really.
but I'm not got one. I've not got an account, but you can still look on here. But this is interesting here because I think you can get away with it, TikTok as well. You can get away with more than you can on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, there's people putting stuff on here about like the Ukraine war and stuff that you wouldn't see on YouTube, but Google wouldn't allow.
Hi, Tim. You're back. Are you okay?
Is Tim back? Right. Is my phone? My phone is thinking about it. It's thinking about turning itself back on, and then I can give Amy a spanner. I'm gone. Okay, so there's one here, Jane. Look at this. What's this now? Where are her car keys? Is it? And she used her phone to unlock the car. But where are her car keys? Why would she leave her car without the keys? And why haven't the keys turned up in the lake, in the river? Sorry.
Well, yeah, and obviously they must not be in the car.
Yeah, they're not in the car.
Yeah. So where are they? Right.
What are we digging in? I will do more digging into this as well. I think we can't speculate too much because there's a missing person, like Bridget Blaine says. I did feel that he was lying, Bridget Blaine. Like Al said, he could be heavily medicated. He could be, and that's why he's acting really, really bizarre. I don't know, but anyway, this is about the phone. Let's just, what's this here? Again, this is TikTok.
A week ago, Nicola Bulley dropped her children off at school in the Lancashire village of St Michael's on Wyre and headed on foot along Blackpool Lane with her dog called Willow. Along this fairly busy road, she would have walked past the parish church before making her way over this footbridge, which leads to the path by the River Wyre. Nicola began walking east along this path at around 8:43 a.m. Lancashire police say at 8:47 a.m, the mother of two bumped into another dog walker, seen here on CCTV in a red coat, on the lower field. Officers say the pair knew each other and their dogs interacted briefly before the woman, who they've now spoken to, left the field a short time.
The mom who was walking her dog and vanished into thin air in broad daylight has been missing for 6 days now. Here is everything we know so far. On Friday,
a week ago, Nicola.
So that was a week ago. So I thought there'd been some sort of order. They're clearly not. I just don't know if you can do it by like newest. I say I don't use TikTok. I just don't know what to say really, Jane. This is just awful. Oh, what was that?
Nicola Bulley search expert said she is not in the river.
Not that bloody music again. Sorry, carry on, hon.
They do bring up a good point that the dog does obviously not have a problem getting wet.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't see any slide marks of where she might have gone in the river.
Yeah. There is no slide marks. There's a body language expert here. What's this?
I've had a lot of people ask me my thoughts on the clip that was released this morning from the partner of the missing lady that went missing last Friday morning walking her dog up in Lancashire. The lady's name, Nicola Bulley, and her partner's name, Paul Ansell. Now, I've watched the whole clip, obviously in detail, and there are lots of areas that if I was interviewing him, I'd really want to ask more questions.
And then I think it's just all day long. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. That's amazing. It is right now. It's the only thing that we can take is, that level of support is out of this world. It gives us a great amount of comfort. knowing that that's going on. We don't have anything else, do we?
Well, there's hope.
Yeah, we're never ever going to lose the hope. Of course we're not.
But one of the key moments that, as you can see from that screenshot there, is that we see pure joy. I hate to say it, we see pure joy on his face. He's laughing. And he's just said, there's not much else that we can do, is there? I'd want to know a whole lot more what's behind that laughing. It's certainly not the face of someone who seems to be devastated. And sometimes what we don't see is more important than what we do see. And I don't see any signs of distress. I don't see any signs of sadness. I do see signs of confusion.
I agree. What do you make of that, Jane?
Yeah, I have to agree with her also.
Yeah, I agree.
He really doesn't seem stressed.
It doesn't. It seems very contrived. It just doesn't look right to me, you know?
No, he doesn't.
Hello, welcome to Is it what's your name? Hang on a minute. Wild Eyes, that's me. Wild Eyes, that's me. Wild Side Face, Ostrich Blog. Blimey, that's a gobful. Innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, I'm not. No one's saying he's guilty. We're saying that it seems that interview was, to me, off. And as you can see, there are lots and lots of people talking about this on the internet. So we're just looking at, like, if that lady, we didn't know what she was going to say. She could have said she's a body language expert and she thinks he's telling the truth. I know that Bridget Blaine has said she's seen some and they say he's telling the truth. We're just seeing what people are saying, really. This is just us looking around the internet, seeing what others are saying.
Yeah, we got this a lot when the Gabby Petito Brian Laundrie was going on, where people thought,
did you cover that then? I wasn't around then. Did you?
Agent covered that very well. And but people would come in and say, you know, you can't be talking about this, and you're making things up, or you shouldn't be talking about it. And the thing is we're talking about it, but we don't have any state secrets to begin with. Everything that you can find is out there on the internet. So we're not saying something that people aren't already saying. And number two is we aren't accusing anybody of anything. We're just giving our opinions and we're discussing it.
Yeah.
That's all.
You're totally allowed to do it. You couldn't do it for defamation though, Bridget, because there are people all over the internet. Like there's you know, thousands of people that are saying it's him. There are even people in the village, amateur sleuths, that are saying it's him, that are going through bins and all sorts of stuff. I do think he's lying, in my opinion. I do. You know, and so does that woman.
Yeah, and that's a valid opinion. You can have an opinion.
That's an opinion, yeah. It's an opinion. I do feel that he's lying by the way he's acting. He's shaking his head, and you know, we look back at the Ian Huntley one as well. He just doesn't. And I'll tell you how I heard about this story, but I wasn't engrossed in it. And I walked past the TV, and he was on last week. And something stopped me, and it felt that uncomfortable that my natural reaction was to like, whoa. And something like made me watch, and I was like, that doesn't seem right to me. And loads of people, even Paz messaged me and he went, it's the husband. I went, well, I don't know, but I know there's something not right because he looks uncomfortable. Now, for all we know, there could have been an accident, or it could have been somebody that he knows has done it, or it could be that he's heavily medicated, like Al said. Al said he could be heavily medicated with sedatives to help him sleep, and that's why his eyes are all over the place, and he's not acting naturally. Who knows? We don't know. But we're not saying that we know what happened. We're literally commenting on what other people are saying. We're commenting on the stories in the news, in papers.
And I'm calling him a liar myself, but that doesn't mean every time I call him or say that he's lying, that I say, in my opinion. It goes without saying that anything I say on here is going to be my opinion. And I think the same holds true for Penny.
I think I'll put a disclaimer in all of the videos just to say that each opinion is not of the channel, it's of the person, and
That might be
my
good.
opinion.
Yes, yes.
Been so much depression. I pray to God, I pray that she's alive somewhere. I keep thinking, what if she's just like had a meltdown or breakdown and ran away? But why would she do that if she's planned a play day and she was on a Microsoft Teams call? But there's just
that's an awfully odd thing too.
Yeah, it is. It is really strange. Hello, sheepdog. What's this? Man attacked at the site of Nicola Bulley disappearance. What's this?
Man attacked at site of Nicola Bulley disappearance. While looking for her.
Stand where you are, turn your phones off, police are on the way. You won't be turning anything off. Right, turn that light on. Don't you dare go near me, mate. Seriously, don't touch you. Touch me, it's assault and I'll block you, mate. Video on the spot.
Video more now.
I'm videoing you. Civil trespass, you can't do shit. Criminal damage. Criminal damage to what? Please run away. Damage, then. We've been on criminal damage, we're on live. When the police arrive. We're on live stream. Can you step back then, please? No, you stand back. Don't ever go to put your hand on me again. Do you hear? I didn't put your hand on you. Yeah, you did. You tried putting your hand on me. You lucky I didn't sweep you off your feet. Live on TikTok, mate. We'll just sweat you.
Keep your lives on. Keep your lives on.
Let's get back, gentlemen.
Tried
attacking me.
Can I just... I'm reading this over here, okay? And it says here, man attacked while looking for Nicola. Apparently, this man's name is Timothy Barnes. That's that guy again. Was arrested back in 2010 for the disappearance of his partner. That's not 22 years ago. That's 12 and that's 13 years ago. Same person commenting on Nicola's Facebook. So they're saying that this is that guy. Surely not.
Give me this guy.
I think we're going to have to use TikTok now for some of these.
Check this guy. You're going to be famous, you, mate. Trying to attack man looking for a woman. What's missing and you're trying to attack us? It's a bit sus that you...
What's going on? That's not me.
I know, yeah. Suspect straight away.
That doesn't say that's private property at the end of the day. It's a field, you can't just go one...
We already had a confrontation with you, so why has he just tried attacking us? You raised your hand to me, I've got you on here. You're lucky you didn't touch me. You're lucky you didn't touch me.
You asked, but why? No, hang on. No, it is now, because you asked us to leave, we left. Why do you need to feel the need to get to other people to come and find us when what's happening?
We've had reports.
He assaulted him. Get away from him. He has assaulted him. That's not fair. Yes, you did.
I'm doing it, pussy.
Yes, you touched it. Yeah, I saw it, mate. I saw it. I'm not stupid.
We've had reports from a couple of people
criminal damage.
You
need to you
try and gain entry to the house.
You asked no one gained entry to nowhere.
Anyway,
you asked us to leave, we left. Why do you need to feel the need
to leave onto police officers?
You brought us onto public land.
It really is well done.
All we're doing is going off a couple of reports from what you thought you were going to say. What are you going to do?
Listen, don't you follow me, yeah? You're listening. Don't you follow me. You little malnourished little geezer. I'll sweep you off your feet if you even come near me. Little prick.
Malnourished little geezer. Sorry, but that's tickled me, that. Wow. What the hell is going on?
Well, guys, you've seen it yourself. Just tried getting attacked. We're out here doing something good. And some weird geezers trying to attack us and that.
Who are
some
these
malnourished
people?
geezer, what's super noodle out of his head. Tried slapping the phone out of my hand.
Jane, right, this is bizarre because this, I don't know when this was. Are you still there? Oh, she's gone again. Jane's gone. I'm on my own. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to get off now. Looks at the time. Where's Jane gone? I didn't even know she'd gone because I was looking at that. Can I just add as well? Thank you for coming in, by the way. Danny, who's Danny? They are dressed in civilian clothes. Wild Eyes, thank you for coming in. Do you not think that was bizarre? Okay, so I think the best thing for us to do is we'll end it here, and if anything new comes in, we'll keep looking into it. That could be another case. I kicked myself out again. Okay, I'm coming off now anyway, darling. Do you want to come and say goodbye, though? That was odd. Now, this guy here, from what I can see, okay, there's going to be people that are, what's the word, volunteering to help find her. And to me, he's come forward and he wants to help and he's looking for her. So apparently he went into a field. Now, I don't know how true any of this is. It's on TikTok, you see. I'm not a TikToker. I don't usually use it, so this is all new to me. Bridget Blaine seems to know. Danny, is that his name? Thanks, Penny in chat. Always a pleasure, says Matthew. Thank you, mate. Tim, I'll go there after. Tim, we love you, Tim. I don't know, Sheepdog. Like I say, now I know a little bit more that there's these amateur sleuths. I hope not Wild Eyes. Apple Charlotte, if you can contact me. There was somebody who has been in contact with me today, not her. Hello, Danny, mentioning no names, who can get into contact with you. I'm not going to say anything other than I know she's being bullied by somebody who's been bullying me, and because she came in here, so she didn't do anything wrong. She's not done anything. She just came in here. That's all she did. And certain people started having an absolute meltdown. Anyone can go where they want. Apple Charlotte is a grown adult if she wants to come in here. Paris as well. Paris hasn't been back. People are being bullied for coming in here, and it's wrong. If people want to come in here, they can. Okay, I can't make people come in. Oh, thank you, Mouse Nation. Isn't that lovely, Jane? I think so as well. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, I just don't like all the drama. I just want to be left alone by these crazy people. But there you go. Some people thrive on negativity. You're in cahoots with her now. I don't even know the poor girl. She came in here and she was very polite. She seemed really nice. I don't understand what's going on. But if you're listening, darling, get in contact with me. And you're very welcome here. She seemed to fit right in because we're just down to earth, I thrive on negativity. Says like, well, I don't. I'm a very positive person. I will try and stay positive all the time if I can. No one's positive all the time, but I'll try my best. Okay, Bridget Blaine says Danny got arrested. Those guys called the cops on him. He got a fine. Those scruffy looking guys are locals. It wasn't that Timothy guy. Thank you, Bridget. Bridget Blaine's really good, Paris is on her own lot. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't even know she had a channel. There you go. You are an up. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, Mouse Nation, darling. Yeah, no, I just ignore these people. Like I said before, hadn't mentioned that person. Hello, Paula, darling. I hadn't mentioned that person for like a year at least, and that person I didn't even know has been going on and on and on. And it's like, whoa, I had no idea that was happening. Just leave me alone. Oh, thank you, ECAU, Usure. Bridget, Paula's in the house. I'm going to go now, guys. I need to get to bed. Some people will just film everything. When I was working, 2 men were filming a bloke staggering about the garden, paddling in a pond and talking to frogs. Pizza Demon, hello. Instead of checking, his drink is spite. There you go. People will film anything. Balmy, ain't it? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Hello, Pizza Demon. How you doing, my friend? I just want to say a massive thank you to Jane and to Cindy for joining the membership. I am going to be giving out super mod thingamybobs, whatever it's called, to 1 or 2 people. I don't know who yet. I know I've had 1 or 2 people come forward. Pizza Demon, you've got a wrench. I don't know if you haven't been in for a while. Wild Eyes, are you? I don't know who you are, but I'm guessing that you're a friend of Esau. And again, welcome to the new people that came in. We'll try and keep things upbeat. even though it's a horrible, horrible story, we just want to find out what's happened to her, like these, you know, everyone does. And I pray to God that she's somewhere. I just don't know. It's just awful. It's awful for the children. Something just doesn't feel right, guys. I don't know. There you go. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments if you're watching on the replay. And we're just going now, Paula, darling. I'm shattered. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Sorry for being late. It's kicking off in Ireland. Okay, Sheepdog, you should start filming it, mate. Thank you to everyone that's joined. For those of you coming in at the last minute, I've had a mixed night earlier, says Wild Eyes. Thank you to Tams. Yes, and thank you to Jane for helping out tonight. Jane is an amazing co-host. And just to add, anyone new that's coming in at the end, there has been a 4th UFO shot down. So that we had, I've been really, it's okay, mate. Oh no, nightmare. I'm sorry to hear that. So just, no, it's not, but I can't really call him that, can I? Because they'll just clip that. Night Penny and Jane, says Mouse Nation, and Night Ellen. I hope to God they find her. But yeah, there's been another UFO. So we've had one over Alaska that was shot down on Friday. We had another one last night over Canada, shot down. We had the Chinese spy balloon. Oh, well, thank you, Wild Eyes. Well, thank you. You get what you see with me, all right? All these people, and, you know, you make up your own mind. They've bullied Paris for coming in. They've bullied Charlotte for coming in. You know, if you want to come in, come in. If you come in regularly, you get a wrench. Apple seems lovely. She came in and she seemed lovely. And Esau has been in a few times now. And if it wasn't for this person, if it's a boy or a girl, I keep saying he's a he, but you don't know. If it wasn't for that person, I wouldn't have even been aware that any of this was happening. I didn't know. I was oblivious to it because I don't like the drama. I don't want to be involved. Oh, okay. I might cover that then. Yeah, 16-year-old girl's been murdered, and we've had another UFO. Good night, Sheepdog. Well, thank you so much. That's so kind. Sid, you know I love you. Good night, James 1. We're going to have Niniwigs. Have they got a balloon in Ireland? Says Dr. David Ball. Who knows? Who knows? And there's been another UFO, so it's over Lake Huron. There you go, Jane. And it was in Montana. So there's been another UFO. The last one was cylindrical. This one was a hexagon. I don't know. Anyway, I think we're going to get Niniwig to see us out. Hang on. Where are we now? Give me 1 sec, folks. Just looking for something, and then we will. There we go. Hang on. Okay, so Niniwig is going to see us out, and that's by Snoopy. Hello, Sun Mao. And again, yeah, we've not really covered much stories tonight apart from the UFOs and the poor missing lady. So I will do another stream. I don't know what night, but we'll cover some more news. And Snoopy, the guinea pig, our great leader, he will be seeing us out tonight. So thank you again to everybody for joining us. I appreciate you. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Lots of love.